Here comes Kurt Busch. He's off but over. The big one.
1, 2, 3, now.
Hello everybody and welcome to the NASCAR Legend Series Season 2, Race 2 from Paradise City Airport. This newly configured airport configured racetrack is just about ready to go here as the cars are getting ready to fire engines. It's beside the beautiful Paradise City Airport Terminal and where we raced last week, the Paradise City Speedway. This is going to be a very interesting race with a really long front stretch, which is the runway, and then the taxiway, which is back and forth series of S's. Now, the cars are going to roll off here as we get to today's starting lineup. On the pole is Darrell Waltrip, beside him is Denny Hamlin. Row 2 is Kurt Busch and teammate Tony Stewart, or at least teammate in the Sprint Cup Series. Row 3 is Michael Waltrip and Richard Petty. Row 4 is Jeff Gordon and Matt Kenseth. Row 5 is going to be the 2 of Rusty Wallace and the 44 of Dale Jarrett. Row 6 is the 2 of Brad Keselowski and the 48 of Jimmy Johnson. Row 7 is Joey Logano and Ryan Newman. Row 8 is Mark Martin and Kevin Harvick. Then row 9 is Kyle Busch and Dale Earnhardt Jr. to round out the field. Now let's get to today's race facts. There are 18 cars here today. There will be for the rest of the season. We are going to have 3 stages of 10 laps at 3-6 and the last one ending at 10. And we might not even get all the way through that because there is weather on the way. This is a very weather-prone area. We're going to have to see if we can complete the race before the weather hits. And if not, we're racing to the rain today. Green flag is in the air now as Darrell Waltrip leads us to the yellow flag? Hold on. The yellow flag seemed to have come out before Darrell Waltrip got to the line. Tony Stewart got up on the wall, actually hits the flag. Just a whole lot of squeezing where the right side of the grass narrows out. Matt Kenseth is coming back onto the track after some repairs. He's the only car who survived that crash that was in it. Yeah, Richard Petty got pinched, turned Tony Stewart, but they did not get to the yellow flag, the green flag, which means we are restarting on lap 1. Those other cars didn't even get 1 lap into the race. How unfortunate for them. But we're already just about single file. Well, not anymore, because down the front stretch you can fan out, but through the S's, single file is really the only way to get through this track. Back and forth, lots of technical skill required. Now, for the last lap of the stage, Darrell Waltrip is having no problem fending off Rusty Wallace, and will get the green checkered flag. Now we're on lap 4. Again, single file. Darrell Waltrip starting to lengthen his lead a little bit as you see all the cars come down. You see less and less fanning out in the front stretch, and Jimmy Johnson goes for a long spin. Thank goodness for the extra land airports need to have the planes take off, the extra grass they have to have behind the runway, because Jimmy Johnson just got on the inside of Michael Waltrip, who started turning first, and he got spun out all the way through the grass, or through the dirt there. He was able to power back up his car, drive onto the racetrack, as Darrell Waltrip will win the stage, and this is just outside the racetrack, very close to the racetrack. It has started to rain, and the rain has moved over onto the racetrack, which means we are going to go under a temporary caution. Hopefully the rain blows over and we will be able to restart the race, but the way the weather forecast is looking, that'll be lucky if that ever happens. So now all the cars sitting on pit road will be back. And luck we did not have, as the rain has picked up. Actually, it is now pouring outside of the speedway. You see a little bit of flooding going on just outside, so that means this race has been declared official. The race is over, and Darrell Waltrip, after sweeping the stages, has won the race. Two swept races in a row, one by Ryan Newman, and then the second by Darrell Waltrip. As he celebrates his victory, we are going to have to go to the points to see how this second race is going to shape out. And now here are the points. Darrell Waltrip has taken over your points lead at 83 points. Then Rusty Wallace is in second at 81. Ryan Newman has fallen to third at 70, so on and so forth for the rest of the drivers. Now, next weekend, we are going to be at Duck Motor Complex. This is a very unique road course, and that'll actually switch for the second stage and switch back to the first stage, layout for the third stage. Very interesting, and finally returning to cardboard. This race was rain short. I am sorry about that. And this hopefully should be where the quality starts improving. The quality will start improving next week, and then race 5 is where it's really going to take off, so I hope you guys are getting excited for that. Thank you all, as always, for watching this race, and I hope you all have a good night.